Hey guys, I'm Kate. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be discussing reverse book unboxing. So basically, I went on this YouTube spiral where I was looking at everyone's unboxing videos, and I'm still waiting on my Black Friday order to come in so that I can unbox stuff. And then I was taking inventory and looking at all my shelf space and realizing, yeah, I don't have any. There's no shelf space left. There's none. As I'm saying this, I'm actually sitting right next to just a stack of books I have. Just a stack. It's just chilling. Just waiting for me to have room to set things up. And then since it's kind of also sort of the season of giving, I thought we could do this thing called reverse book unboxing, which is basically just book boxing. It's me getting rid of books on my shelves that are kind of just taking up space that I don't think I need anymore and I think would have a much better home somewhere else. So there's 3 categories of books that I'm going to be talking about that are going to be reverse unboxed / boxed. So the first category of books are books that I accidentally have duplicates of. This is Hexbound by Chloe Neal. A novel of the Dark Elite. And I haven't actually read this series yet, but I got this book. It's the second in the series, I think, anticipating that I would read it, and it's kind of low on the list of the TBR, but it doesn't matter. I haven't read it yet. But I also have this book, which has 2 books in one. So it comes with Fire Spell and Hexbound, which is this book I already have. So this has this one, literally this one, is inside of this one. It's inside of it, so I don't need this one. I have this bad habit where I'm in the bookstore and I see the first in the series and then I see the second and third in the series, and for some reason, without ever having read the first book, I'm like, yes, I want all of them. All of them. I want the entire series, which is fine if you like the series, and it usually works out pretty well for me. But there are some books where I read the first book and I'm just bailing. I'm bailing on the rest of the series. I'm not going to finish. So that happened with the Modern Fairy Tale series by Holly Black. And I really enjoy Holly Black as a writer, so I don't know. I just couldn't get into it this time. So this is one where I got both books. I got this book in anticipation of liking this one. So this is Tith. Valiant I haven't read, so I'm not even going to say anything. Threw the book down. Tith it took like 100 pages for me to really get into the book. And after that, there were parts that I genuinely enjoyed. Like, I think Holly Black's a great writer, but I got to the end of the book and I was just sitting there and I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. So this is getting boxed. This is getting reverse unboxed. The other series that I did this with is the Fallen series by Lauren Kate. My best friend loves this series. Like, this is not an indication on the series as a whole, just that I'm not going to finish it. So it's another one of those where I got the first book for the full price, and then I saw the second one for $5.49 at Half Price Books, and I was like, it's a sign, I have to get it. Girl, what are you doing? I don't do this anymore. That's a lie. I'm lying to myself. I still do this all the time. I still buy multiple books in the series, even if I don't know if I don't like the first one. So, whatever. I should stop. But Fallen, I don't know if it was the romance or something about the main character that it compelled me to finish the first book, so I did finish this book. I can't go on to the next one. I can't spend 450 pages again between these 2 characters. So that was the second category. The third category of series that I'm going to be reverse unboxing / boxing. Book series that I have read all the way through and I know I'm never, ever going to read again. I'm never going to read these series again. Oh, this is so bad. This is bad. The Divergent series. I'm keeping this book. I am keeping Divergent. I genuinely enjoyed this first book. I thought it was a great setup for a dystopian, and I enjoyed it. The rest of the series, not so much, unfortunately. I'm never going to reread these 2 again. I'm just not going to do it. Confession time. I only got halfway through Allegiant before I bailed. I noped right out of Allegiant. I decided that was not something I wanted to keep reading. It was just frustrating, and it just pissed me off. I did Wikipedia what happened in the book though, so I do know like the spoilery ending, and I decided I still wasn't gonna go back and read it. So there's that. I just think it would better belong to someone else actually, but I'm keeping diverted. I just think these two would better belong with someone else. I've carried this series with me through many moves, and it's always sat there. It's always sat on my bookshelf with me just debating whether I should get rid of it or not. It's time. I'm getting rid of these 3. I'm not reading these 3 again. Ever. Never ever. I sped through half of them. And not in the good kind of speed ready way where you're like, I have to get to the end, I must know. But more like, I need this to finish. It wasn't good. But, as you can see from my edition of Twilight, it is well loved. I genuinely enjoyed this first book. It was fun. Everyone was talking about it. It was great to talk with my friends about books. I never really had friends that were as into books as I was, at least not growing up. So Twilight was something great. The rest of the books are getting boxed. This is one box that I'm doing. One box, at least one. Do you see my fuzzy socks too? Aren't they cute? This is one box that I'm done with. I'm gonna go through the rest, and I think I'm gonna make this like a semi-regular thing. And I hope y'all do too. So I'm giving these books to my local library because I'm sure my local library already has the Twilight or Divergent series. I do know that they can sell these and get at least a little bit of money so that they can buy more books for more people to read. So option 1 would be to donate them to your local library or your local Goodwill or your local thrift shop, any place that accepts books. I know that they'd love whatever you can give them. Another good option is to actually re-gift some of the books. As long as they're in good condition, why not re-gift them to someone you know? If you know they haven't read them yet or you know that they might enjoy them, go ahead and get them off your shelf if you know you're never going to read them again. And another good option would be to sell them back to Half Price Books or Hastings. Oh no. Or another kind of bookstore that you can resell your books to. And that way you can turn the books that you don't want into books that you do want. That was book reverse unboxing. Book boxing. Giving books away. I don't know what you want to call it. But it was something. Alright, bye guys. Aren't they so cute?